important thing that, because I've been, at this point, dog. Someone asked me the other day, and they were like, "How many albums have you put out?" And I didn't know, so I literally went and counted, and it was 11. And the first one, and then there were four that I made and never put out. And the first one came out in 1996. Those of y'all watching, you're like, how old is this dude? It's like I started when I was 2. No, I'm kidding. Don't ask no more questions. Don't ask me no questions. It's funny. And and I was like, man, it's like if I was one of those people that was attached to outcomes, I would have quit so long ago, dog. I would have quit so long ago. But and when you're in bands, and I've seen so many bands, so many groups, so many artists, people come, people go. Like I like to think of it as I've seen people younger than me catch up to me and then pass me. You know what I mean? Like not in the real age, obviously, but in the way they live. They just get old. And and when you look at those bands, when I think back to them, I was thinking of this one show where there were 6 bands and I had the poster, and I went back and backtracked, and now one of those dudes who were in that room that day, now one of those people who were in that room, whether in the band or sound people or promoters, not one of them was still playing music, or they were doing it kind of like as a dad hobby. And when you do that, what you realize is that there's 2 species. Everybody looks like the same thing, but they're going to drop off as time goes on. And the difference is the people that are in love with the process, that are in love with the act of magic and the romance of transmutating like life into notes. Those people, they ain't never gonna stop. They ain't no stopping. And so it's like you might look at a band and say, "Oh, we know what species of human that is. Those are that musician species." But don't get it twisted. Not everybody that looks like that is actually that. Because people have all kinds of reasons for wanting to do the thing, and most of them aren't about the process. People like fashion, they like girls, they like boys, they like attention, they like. So I know some people that like guitars. They just like guitars. They don't really like music. They just like guitars. Like and but those aren't the same. The people that are the true tribe are the people that are in love with the romance of the process of transmutating life into notes, you know, or life into words, or life into paint, or life in the jokes, you know, like, and so I feel akin. That's why I feel akin to a lot of painters more than I do writers, and that's why I feel akin to a lot of trumpet players more than I do singers, and that's why I feel akin to a lot of poets more than I do, politicians, or more than I do whatever it is I do, or more, I feel attached to their process. Like I'm reading a book on Auguste Rodin, the famous French sculptor right now. And he's teaching me so much about about my writing as an art, as a craft, just how he approached it.